is for my sake, for my fault, sorry, and I am with Bakke Yogurt, or supposed to be with. I'll give him an invite now.
Yeah, I'm here, but oh, my internet would just wick.
I'll post a link in the chat, and welcome back to Div 1 Canadian GP for round 3. Australia, the first GP's winner was Harvey Lees, the second one was Ferg, and Ferg is currently leading the championship after Harvey Lees' difficulties in the other.
I got an error in the application, unbelievable.
I'll probably go for my cup of coffee again. I always leave it to the last minute, my cup of coffee, but it's important for me.
Unbelievable. Well,
so your usual schedule is Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 lasting for 18 minutes, and the top 15 will go through. Second qualifying session will be 10 drivers going through, and they have to start on the tyres. They set their fastest lap on in the top 10. People outside that can start what tyres they want to. Then Q3 is a top 10 shootout lasting for 12 minutes, so we'll see and determine who's on pole position for this race. And I will get my cup of coffee, so BRB yogurt, and hopefully the viewers will come in the stream, because I am streaming on the wrong channel, but hey ho, we all make mistakes.
Shit happens. I'm just waiting to load in. I've loaded it. See who's out on track first. There's nobody been out yet. We just started actually. Not a problem. We actually have a new name. It's Jeroen Visser. I can say the, because he's Dutch, I can say his Dutch name, but Jamie will probably have some difficulties with pronouncing that name, but I know he's pretty quick from another league where I'm in there with him. So nice to see some quick people joining, of course. Makes the league better and makes it more competitive, of course. We don't actually have a full grid, which is unfortunate, but it happens. I guess 19 people ain't too bad. We'll just see who's out on track. First I think it's Williams. That is Panda. He went out onto the soft. Of course, they had F1 Esports here yesterday as well. And I don't know if anybody has seen that, but somebody went breakdancing in the name of Tonitsa. So hopefully that doesn't happen here today. Wouldn't be nice, of course. So we at the moment, I think I'll actually get up the standings for you guys. I know Ferg is in the lead of the championship. He finished second in the third race, and he had a pretty dominant performance in the in the last race. So. And finished first with that. And Harvey Lees, who won the first race, actually had a crash in the second race. So, yeah. So Harvey Lees needs to have a good Grand Prix here today. We actually, let's see, wait. Here we have the standings. I was looking at last season's. Yeah, here we have it. We have Ferg on 44. We have Duwil, the reigning championess. Panda starts his lap on 33. We have Harvey Lees on 26, which, well, I think he's not happy to be there, to be honest, after he won the first race. Then we have Strauss, a Dutch boy, on P4. AJ in P5. Panda in P6. Original Civi in P7. James TLH 44. P8, Louis at P9, the Real DC P10, Naven P11. I think he hopes for a better season. Irish New Potato and Indian Jesus both on level points on 12th and 13th. I believe Indian Jesus has some pretty good pace, but just I think he crashed in Silverstone and didn't have too much space around China last week. Hopefully he can pick up his form again and get back to the top. And I think Irish New Potato is also pretty good, but hasn't really been able to show it. We also have likes of M66 back, who actually took, had a fantastic qualifying last season in Japan, I believe. And he's down in P17 with 0 points, so hopefully we see more from him as well, as While I've been talking all this crap, Panda is already done with his lap. That's how fast it is on this circuit. Time flies by because it's such a short track, and Panda goes to P1 of course with a 9.9. We have Think Double on a lap. Yeah, he's gonna end it now. He goes to P1 with an 8.8. We have Liam. Liam got actually invalidation, so it's probably invalidation the final corner. We have AJ. AJ now coming across the line, goes to P2 with a 9.0. It's already getting pretty tight at the front. Who's the next one? Godly Noob. Also to a 9.0. It's already getting close up front. Strauss hasn't had the best of legs. As Steinschlag, we haven't seen much from him this season. And he goes to P1 provisionally. It's early this session, so it's hard to say if it's a good lap or not. So I'm looking at Nathan now. Of course, Jamie's probably not looking at the drivers I am because he's away right now. But I'll just commentate it. Yes, I hope you can hear me, guys, but my internet got out again. Unbelievable, and I don't have an invite. Amazing. Let's see if I can join anyways. Right, I'm gonna join now. Alright, I'm back. So, I didn't see what Nathan said for kind of time, but we'll see what it was. As I think Jamie's back. I heard him, it always takes him quite a long while before he gets his coffee. It's been taking him 5 minutes already. As we see, well, it's actually very close, but Duel did 2 laps after each other. Or no, did he? I think he did, and went to 8.4. Also, we have Harvey's to an 8.6, so pretty good laps already from some people, which is nice to see. Louis Led, I believe, is next across the line, so we'll have a look at him. Goes through the final corner. Let's see what Louis Led can do. He's a pretty quick driver, but he's hasn't had the luck this season yet, as he goes to P10. Let's see what other people said. Is AJ on a lap? No, he goes into the pits. Indian Jesus is on a lap. He's coming now through the Wall of Champions. Very famous corner, of course, because you have the wall here on the right. He takes it pretty conservative, actually. He didn't really get close to the wall, and he only goes P13 Indian Jesus. So hopefully he can do a bit better. I believe he can. As I think James is starting a lap, so see what he can do as well. Krishna is on a lap. He's now coming through the final corner. He is improving by quite a bit. Let's see if he can make that just a bit more. She comes now across the line. P12. He gains 8 attempts on his final or his last lap, but it only gets him P12, which is unfortunate. As the real DC, he's back. Last week he was away and he gets an invalidation in the final corner, but Ainemo's right behind him to set a lap time. The other Ferrari, so they went out the same time about, and he goes to P6. Amazing lap from Ainemo to already get a pretty good lap early in the session, which you of course want to do to be safe. As Panda starts another lap. Sivi, is Sivi on a lap? Yes, he is, but he's not. He's not the next one to cross the line, I believe. He's not. James, oh, he invalidated, unfortunately. So it actually is original Sivi who's gonna cross the line. Next, so we'll have a look at the Renault driver. 40.8 in the middle sector. I believe that's around 6 times quicker than Ainemo. So let's see if he can make a good lap of this. Ferg actually hasn't set the greatest of lap times. Of course, we need to have a look at Ferg, Duel, and Harvey Lees. They are most likely the favorites in my opinion. They've been very good this season. I actually see now that Ferg and Jeroen Visser have the exact same time at the moment. So that's pretty interesting. As Sivi goes to a 9.0. It wasn't, I think, 4 times quicker or 6 times quicker, as I said, than Nemo, because he's around the same time. So I think I've just seen it wrong. But it's still a good lap time from Civi, but you never know if it's gonna be safe in this league, because it's so tight. It's so tight, so you never know. Liam, the other rando, is gonna come. Oh, he actually has damage, so he's gonna come into the pits probably, I imagine. But yes, he does. And now the next one is M66 Beck. We'll have a look at Beck. Of course, I said he's 0 points this season. He really needs to get some points on the board, because we know he's good enough to get some points, but he just maybe hasn't had the luck, maybe didn't practice as much as he used to. But yeah, hopefully he can get some points. 41.3, that's about, well, 4 times slower than Civi. So he would be, yeah, that 4 times is gonna cost you like 10 positions in this league. So yeah, it could be around, maybe if he loses a bit more time in that final sector, around P14, you never know, because yeah, it's so close. We'll see though. Let's see what Beck can do. We have a race point behind there, that's actually Ferg, and as I said, P14 it is. Ferg goes to P6, he's not really lighting up the timesheets, but it's still safe, so it's alright. As Chris just ends his lap, but I think it's a kind of a trend here to do 2 laps after each other, and I think he's doing that as well. So it seems like it actually is, it seems. As Beck got a 5th place grid penalty for Ferg. So I imagine Ferg also got that penalty as Jeroen Visser goes across the line. He goes to P5 with a 8.8. So good lap by him. As we have the other McLaren up next, Origin Gamma. Now coming through the final corner, he didn't really take that one nicely. He didn't take any speed on the exit, and I imagine it wasn't too good of a lap. No, it wasn't, but yeah, he's already in the drop zone, so he's definitely have to go out again. I think it's Louis led now coming across the line, bit slidey out of the final corner. He is a half a tenth up in the middle sector, but he makes it 3.5 tenths, so still gain time, and he's up to P9 just behind his teammates. The Alphas always seem to be quite close near each other, seems in quali sessions. Who do we have next? I think Span and Penna actually invalidated. Ferg goes into the pit, so I believe we have Indian Jesus. Yes, Indian Jesus is on a lap coming through the final corner now. Taking that one nicely, but it was just too tight, and he gets an invalidation. Yes, I think Jamie's back. I keep hearing him scratching his mic, but as James just doesn't improve, goes for another run though. Liam starts his lap. We have Nathan coming across the line, so let's see what Nathan. Oh, we invalidated. So next, who do you have next? I think it's Godly Nup. He is on a lap, but I don't think he is next. Might actually be a Ferrari. Yes, the real DC is next. Not too great of a lap, it seems. 140 or 41.5 coming for the final sector. It's about a 1 tenth slower than, I believe, Beck. So maybe P16 for the real DC. Just we'll see how he gets that final chicane. Takes it pretty conservative, but doesn't get an invalidation. He goes to P15, so just ahead of Krishna. 14 thousandths. It's nothing between it, but still something. Godly Noob goes to P6. We have the other Ferrari of Inemo, who starts his lap, not Strauss, he's in the Red Bull. Indian Jesus, oh, he was improving by 4 tenths, going to the final section, 6 tenths actually, but he invalidated his run. He's gonna do another one though, so hopefully Indian Jesus can improve, because that will be crucial for him, as Liam invalidated in the final chicane because he got a this and next lap invalidation. Nathan, he's gonna improve by a lot. P8 for Nathan, it's so tight though. Yeah, it's so close. I'm not even sure if he'll be safe with that one. Civi is on another good lap. He's improving by 1.5 tenths. Let's see what he can do. It can gain him like 3 positions. Let's see if it actually can gain him 3 positions. Now coming through the final corner. No, he invalidated. He just did an all or nothing attempt or something, but Oh, there's still so much time. Yeah, he did invalidate, but it would have been an improvement by 5 tenths if he didn't invalidate. This iNemo is now on a lap. He's improving by 5 tenths with the final sector. He also invalidates in the final corner. So unfortunate for him, because he can still improve by quite a lot, and it's pretty crucial for iNemo as he's not in the position where he's yet safe. So we'll see who's next. Panda starting his lap. We have, who do we have actually? I don't know. Liam. No, it's not him. He's starting a lap as well. It's always just looking for someone on a lap. Jeroen is starting a lap as well. See if he's not on a lap. See if he's lagging on my screen. Hopefully it's not me but him. Well, actually, maybe it's better that it's me. For the drivers. I see a lot of people invalidating. Hopefully they don't do that all too often. The Panda's on a lap. He wasn't improving in sector 1. Hopefully the Mercedes gets out of his way. Well, he's on level on the time of his last run. And I'll tell you that won't be enough for him, as AJ decides it's enough for me. He thinks he's safe, and I think he's safe as well. I think he's quite safe. Alright, let's hope that Panda can improve by quite a lot, because he needs to. Oh, he's just not confident for that final chicane of the wall of death. He turns in, but then he stops turning in because he's just not confident enough. But he's gonna go for another run, so we'll see what he can do. Back goes across the line, but he's not gonna improve. Krishna is next. He's actually on an improvement, which is crucial for him, if he can improve. Opens up the DRS. Let's see what he can do. Krishna, he gains 2 tenths, but he only gains 1 position. Puts him on the cusp, so not enough probably for him. There's Jeroen Visser now in P5. Let's see what he can do. He invalidated this run actually, so we'll look at the other McLaren actually. Origin Gamma. Jamie, are you back or something? Because I can't hear you. You've been away for 50 minutes now. Is it actually rain coming down? I'm seeing rain. So that's... Oh, rain came down. So that's probably session over for some people, as Gamma goes to P15, which might be crucial as the rain just came down on the circuit. Oh my god, Panda just invalidated. That might be costing him.
Is it me, okay, or is it raining?
Yeah, it is raining, and you're finally back. So. Oh, and as I say, back spins.
So we've got Kushner at 66, Chris Panda, the Williams down in the bottom of the drop zone, Indian Jesus, and Liam, who's on an out lap, who's not completed a lap. There he is, as he's about to start a lap then on his... Oh, he's validated it. I don't think you can go for it. And he had a slide put at the last corner. Yep, this is the next lap invalidated it.
Yeah, I think this is it. So we have Krishna just out, then we have Beck. Beck hasn't had the greatest of seasons unfortunately, but he's out as well. Panda out, Indian Jesus out, and Liam out. And well, the surprise for me in the session is Steinschlag. Where did he come from?
Currently, I'm sorry mate, I wasn't here. I apologise. Where's Indigo? Indigo's here now. Nah, don't worry guys. Don't worry guys. This is not my usual. What's it called? Never mind. It's not my. That doesn't matter. But anyways, I'm back. All it matters. And it's rated at the end of Q1. So Yogurt, could this suggest that it's going to rate in Q2 too?
Yeah, probably. I guess so.
Interestingly, Chris Panda's on another lap as he heads down into turn 3 and 4. Takes a lot of care by the entry.
Oh, he can't carry any speed, mate. He's already in 20, 21, he's 1.6 seconds up. It's already too wet for him to do anything, so...
Unlucky to Chris Panda there, mate. Unlucky.
Well, while you're here, I'm gonna get myself a drink, so...
So, it says here on the timing screens that Chris Panda's done 3 laps on these set of softs. This could be onto his 4th lap now, because he spent a lot of laps on those tyres. So this could suggest that he was just using one set, so he doesn't waste up for Q2 and Q3, but that doesn't matter anymore because he is knocked out of Q1, so he's got about 3 or 4 sets of softs used in the race, depends if it's wet or not. Someone tell me it's going to be a wet race, and I'm finally back, ladies and gentlemen. Indian Jesus has been knocked out of Q1, an unusual suspect to get knocked out of the bottom zone, so he will not be happy with that one for sure. He's usually in the top 8 or something like that, and he has been knocked out of the session now. He will not take any further part, and he has been knocked out. That's a real shame for Indian Jesus. And what I like to see is the real DC. He is back, ladies and gentlemen, after missing the last race for some reason, but he is back, and I'm worried. I'm not worried. I was reading the comment out. So Duel is first with 2/10 above Harvey Lee's AJ. Can he continue this momentum into the next part of qualifying? He's been struggling the last 2 races, but can he make it up? Styleslag in 4th place, good result for Styleslag. Jerome in 5th place at a godly numb. Original Civvy is 7th ahead of Nathan, also good for Nathan too. Ferg in 9th place, not his usual spot, but let's see if he's got more performance in that racing point. Louis Ladd, iNemo, and the guys who have been knocked out is Kushner, M66, Chris Panda, Indian Jesus, and Liam, who did not set a lot of time unfortunately for him, but he will take part because that 100% 7 rule is no longer in, well, never was in the league, but in real life he probably will take part because he's making it through the 100% rule, if you know what that is. Remember, HR Team and Bush are not making it through once. Oh, it is rated in Q2 then, so I wonder what tyres everybody will go for.
Yeah, Inters.
So that means they won't start. They can start on whatever tyres they want if it's dry in the race, unless it dries up in qualifying and they switch over to the mediums or softs.
We saw that in Britain, but yeah, we'll see. Who is the best rainmaster?
We've got a Red Bull coming out of the garage, and it's AJ, so we'll see where he comes out in the pack, shall we, as we go on board with AJ now. I think he's the first driver that's going to come out on the intermediate, so let's see what he's got in that Red Bull. Power sliding out the pit lane as we head his way down into turn 2, because it avoids turn 1 completely, so you can gain some time back on the pit stops by cutting turn 1 and go straight into turn 2.
It's actually a very short pit stop around this track.
Is it about 18 seconds, Jocket?
Yeah, I believe it's even less, because you brake later for the final chicane when you come into the pits. You gain a bit there, and you gain of course a bit in turn 1, and it's 80 kilometers plus it's a kind of short pit lane as well. So yeah, it's not as short as Sandford, but it's still pretty short.
Got some more drivers coming out of the garage. Both Red Bulls are out not with each other, but in first and second. Mr. Stroud is further back with another car behind him. AlphaTauri.
Jeroen is my other boy, but Strauss will always be my boy.
Traction will be difficult, especially in the intermediate conditions, and especially for the wheel as well.
Wait, isn't this actually isn't this the first time Nathan just came out of Q1 this season?
I actually can't remember, to be honest with you, Yogurt. If it is, congratulations.
I believe he started last in Britain. He started dead last, and I think he started like 17th in China.
Anyways, I think that's the validation from this and next lap, because AJ completely cut the corner, not completely.
No,
but
I don't. No. That wasn't the next.
Oh.
No.
As we head down into turn 1, then takes the curb of the entry. Down into turn 2 we go, a bit wide to straight up the car. Get on the power. What's it going to be like for him? No sliding off the rear. Very nice from him. Coming down into turn 3. Now it's turn 3 take a lot of curb. Turn 4 take a bit of curb for the exit wall, which he does.
Very nicely.
Yep, use all of the track in sector 1. 22.8, a bit of wheel spin coming out of there. Turn 7, just keep on the curb. Turn 8, be careful on traction, which he is. And now we are flat out. Usually DRS in the dry conditions, but we are in the wets. Brake under the bridge, use a curb on the inside and on this one, and avoid it on the outside if you can.
Wait, sorry to interrupt you, Styleslag is on the mediums out.
I don't know
and
why he would.
Back into the pits. So
yeah, but
he's coming back into
coming out of the hairpin then, a bit of, look at that slidiness from the rear, loads of wheel spin kicking in.
It's not too bad though, because I saw Strauss, he was like a second slower in sector 1 just only. So. Yeah, I think AJ's on a pretty good lap.
As he approaches the last 2 corners then, I think Duel's split into 2 Red Bulls in front and behind him, so yeah. AJ comes to the line and he sets an 19.2. Let's see what Duel does then, as he's the next one to cross the line.
If that's any good, but I think Duel is slower.
Yes, he is.
Strauss is slower as well. It's not much, 5 tenths, but still a bit slower.
Mr. Stroud
And
goes to
Strauss
third
is
place.
really off the pace. Ooh. Woo. It's quite a lot.
Is the Alfa Romeo next? Louis lad?
Louis lad.
Where is he? I can't go on board with him for some reason. Why can't I go on board with him?
P10, P10. Yeah, you just have to press X 2 times and then you can.
20.8 for him. Where's his teammate? It validated it, but he could go further up. Mr. Nathan.
James Oweek now takes over P3. There goes Golding who started actually his lap. Nathan, what can he do? Last place.
A 20.0 for Harvey Lees.
Yeah, I think the real DC is next. Yes, the real DC. I think the real DC was 15th in last session. Just came through with like 200ths of a second.
Is it? It's stopped raining? No, it's not. Is it stopped raining, Yogurt?
No, it seems like I don't really see any. Yeah, it seems like it did. It did. Yeah, actually it does.
So I wonder.
So we might actually see it on dries. Inemo's on a lap, and I believe he's on a pretty good one. Let's see what he can do.
Pole.
And he is. Inemo. Well, that came out of nowhere.
Good job from Inemo.
Oh, but we have the French baguette coming up as well. So
Oh god, who's that? Is that Duel?
Duel.
Takes back.
Of course.
18.5.
You're not
So
a French baguette though. Oh, Strauss! Look at that. Look at Strauss.
Mr. Strauss, look at that. A huge 6/10 of his teammates. So let's see if he can improve that time.
James is on an improvement.
Oh, Mr. Strauss almost lost it.
Godly Noob just invalidated as well.
Harvey Lees.
Is Nathan gonna come into this? No. Nathan. Oh yeah, Nathan is just ahead of Harvey Lees. See what Nathan can do first. He's not on a great lap, but he's still improved. Harvey Lees, P3. Look how close it is between Inemo and Harvey Lees.
Separated by 24,000.
Starting his lap. The championship leader starting his lap, and there goes Jeroen. He goes to P6. Let's throw in the rain.
We've got DC on a lap. He's coming to the final corner, and let's see what
pretty good one.
the real DC could do.
Oh, look at that. P5.
Good job from
As we have
the real
Steinfeld
DC.
starting his lap, where is Inemo ending on? No, Inemo's coming into the pits.
Nathan almost lost it on turn 7,
Duel's
Yogurt.
on another lap. Look at Duel. Look at Duel. He's gonna
Do it,
go even quicker maybe.
Where is he? Where is he? P1.
Where he's always. Oh, he improved my half attack.
He improves slightly, but every little helps.
Every little bit helps, of course. Nathan's, I think, on. No, he's not.
No, Nathan struggled. Nathan had a problem coming out of turn 7, almost lost the car, but he saved it.
We can look at Ferg, the championship leader. He's his closest rival is Duos at the moment in first place. He's getting a little toe of Nathan as a. Yeah, Nathan now decides to go doing.
It's a good toe from Nathan there.
Yeah, I don't think it was necessary.
I did. Every little helps, Yogurt. He comes across the line, 18.6.
We're gonna go to dries anyway, but.
Are we? Oh yeah, we are.
I mean, it looks like we're going to dries.
Yeah, I think Steins was a bit too early going on to dries there, mate. But
I mean, well, whatever.
So I think all the drivers should be coming back into the pits now.
Strauss on a lap. Civi. Look at Civi. Civi's on a lap.
It says he's gone purple in that middle sector.
Yeah, but that's because normally it says that because you haven't set a time yet.
True. Let's see what he could do. On the main straight. Let's see what this kind of time be. Oh, he's validated it. Oh, it spins and hits the wall.
Don't crash.
And he has.
He would have been. But it's still fine. He can still go back to the pits. He's still alive.
Who is going to set the fastest time in Q2 then? Could be very tense towards the end of qualifying.
You should turn your stream off in the background, mate.
It's not on, mate.
Wait, I'm hearing an echo.
So who's going to be the... Oh, it's just if he hits the wall even more.
I don't know, but I'm hearing an echo from your side.
So 4 drivers... Say again.
I'm hearing echo from your side.
4 drivers that haven't set a lap time, which is Godly Nub, Steislag, Origin Gamma, and DRS is now enabled.
I'm hearing an echo again, mate. I'll check if it's on stream, but just keep talking.
6 minutes to go in this qualifying session, and it's started to dry up now. I think drivers will start to come out as the track starts to evolve even more on those soft tyres, I presume, because I don't think the mediums will have the grip to continue. I think everybody should come into the pits now. I'm going to check the fitted tyres, see what people have gone to on. And they have gone on to soft and some medium. The real DC has gone on to medium compound tyres. In fact, it's on an outlap, so let's see how good his pace is, yeah?
It's also on stream, the echo. Maybe, I don't know if you did anything different, but there's a big echo.
Oh. He's gone out on the medium compound tyres as the track starts to dry up and evolve. Very early. Yeah?
You should change it, because I'm hearing an echo. And everybody's hearing an echo. I'll take it over, I guess. DC outlap for him. He's on the mediums. I think he can do a lap, go in and do another lap. I think it's a pretty short track, so yeah, I think that's the game plan for him. The rest is waiting in the pits as long as possible till the track is dried out as much as possible. So we had a little bit of rain at the end of Q1, start of Q2, but now it's dried up again. So now actually tactic is back in play, because you wanna, of course, start on whatever time for the race.
He's gone into the pits, says Real DC. I don't know if you just said that, Yoga. Apologies if you did.
Yeah, I did. But the echo is gone, Jamie. So
blessed.
Hashtag blessed. As we have some people coming out actually. Don't know why they're going so early.
I would leave it. I think because it's very easy to invalidate on this track. They want to go out for extra precaution and do 2 laps in case the first one just invalidates it.
Steinschlag goes out on mediums.
Interestingly, so quite a lot of people have opted to go to mediums.
I mean, he was looking pretty strong in Q1, to be fair to him. Hopefully he can keep that momentum up for him. So yeah, we'll see what he can do.
I'm on board with Louis Lad, but I think there's a car ahead of him, which it is. It's Steinschlag, as you said.
Steinschlag.
Does this racing point driver believe he can get into Q2 on a set of medium tyres? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, as he starts his lap time now, heading towards the final 2 corners. So he is. He's committed to start on those medium compound tyres, or else he would have dived into the pits. Alright then, so across the finish line, into turn 1 we go, take a lot of curb on the entry, slow it down for turn 2, takes a... Oh!
That's... He went onto the curb in first gear.
You want to avoid the curb in turn 2. I need to validate it.
Oh, and he validated.
Right, Yoga, so he's got the chance... Yoga, he's got the chance now to go into the pits and put a brand new set of softs. I think he's got a bit of time in the pocket left.
I don't think there's enough time.
What about 1 lap, you think, Yoga? 1 lap?
I reckon he can do another one on mediums, and that will be it. No, if he comes into the pits, it will... No, he won't make it. I'm pretty sure.
Real DC's out there.
Louis Lad, then. No, Louis
oh yeah, Louis Lad. Good point out, Yoga. I've just seen DC and AJ on different sets of tyres, so Real DC's on the softs. Mr. Strauss has switched over to the mediums, it says. AJ's on the mediums too, so do they believe they can get inside the top 10 on the medium compound tyres? Doable on the softs, so he's came out there, so he's definitely started on the soft tyres. If he validates it, he'll be stuck at an 80.5, which is not good enough. On board with Louis Lad comes the final 2 corners. Let's see what the Alpha could do. Nice entry and exit towards the final 2 corners. This is obviously going to go quicker with a
1.98, but I think he's going to do another lap straight after.
Why would you do
0 on mediums from James.
Look at Civi.
Civi. Oh, he blows the time out of the park.
Obliterated
he goes to
that time.
9.6, and we have Gamma on mediums 10.1. Who is next? I think the real DC. No, he just started his lap.
Steinschlag is next, isn't it?
I'm checking right now who's next.
He's gone for another lap of Steinschlag.
No, yeah, I guess.
That's not bad pace from Civi. Not bad pace from Civi. Stein's like in the middle sector could do a 41.4.
41.4, that's pretty good to be fair to him. See what he can do though. That's a pretty nice exit. Hopefully that Ferrari doesn't get in his way.
That Ferrari ahead of him, I think.
Remember, Louis lap behind him. I think he's on a lap as well. See what Strauss can do. Don't invalidate. Yes, he doesn't. Let's see what Steinschlag, sorry, not Strauss, Steinschlag can do on those mediums. He goes to P2, just behind. Oh my god, Louis lap that just went 1,000 quicker than Civi.
Origin Gamma, sorry, has spun coming out the hairpin. And he's held up the Red Bull. Ooh. Possibly held up the Red Bull. Was that Mr. Strauss? Was he that out lap?
That was AJ. Oh no, it was Strauss actually. AJ is in front of him. He's gonna end his lap now. We also have a Ferrari ahead of them. It's the real DC. He goes to P4. Now AJ comes across the line on those mediums. What can he do? P2.
Good job.
Oh, wait. I thought Louis Let was 1,000 quick, but he's like 1 second and 1,000 quicker. So good.
Last chance for these drivers. Nemo in the middle sector.
Nathan, look at Nathan.
Nathan, where is he?
Oh, P2 for Nathan.
Nemo's lighting up the middle sector. It's his last chance.
One more run left.
Oh, he's on the verge of getting knocked out. Yoga, he's on the verge of getting knocked out, mate, with an 18.5.
Godly Nook, P3. Let's see, I think Gamma's out, by the way. Gamma's out, I think.
Look at that. Look at Inemo, Yoga. He's going to come across the line with a 108.9 second place.
Gamma's out. Gamma's out.
Oh dear.
Gamma is out.
Harvey Lees is down in 6th place. I don't know if he just completed a lap time.
It's a Ferrari. The real DC. Yeah, the real DC is next. He's on the verge of getting knocked out. P9. He's not safe. As the likes of Ferg still has to set a lap time. Let's see what he can do. Does improve, but it doesn't gain a position.
Here comes CGM Ferg.
See what he can do. Ferg. P6.
He pushes Duel out.
Strauss is out. Strauss is out as well.
Here comes Duel. Here comes Duel. Yoga. Is his last chance. If he validates it, he's out of Q2. That takes it nice and cautiously.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna cost the real DC. It does, and that's quality done. Well, let's see who went on to mediums. Steinschlag made it through on mediums, just like Civi. And AJ.
Yoga, here comes Jerome. Let's see what he can do. Here comes Jerome. He gets inside the top 10.
I didn't even see him. Oh my god. And that's put Steinschlag out. Unbelievable.
Oh, Mr. Strauss did not complete a lap. The driver's knocked out of Q2 is Steinschlag. The VLDC, James. Origin Gamma and Mr. Strauss has been knocked out of Q2.
Strauss, no way, but look at Louis lad. I think he was pretty quick last time in China, but this time he's looking pretty good. 8.6. I mean, I think Duel did an 8.4, but Duel just took it pretty safe this time.
Hey, AJ's pace looks good, doesn't it? On the medium tyres, only 4 tenths away from first on the softs. Let's keep an eye on him because I see him doing good around this track. So does Nathan Booth.
AJ, yeah, look out for AJ. That's a really quick lap time, you know. Nathan as well in Q3. So Nathan finally getting some of his form back, which he lost for a few races.
Oh,
of course, being
this tune is so nice. Makes my face shrivel up. But
yeah, so we still have the top 3 in the championship, I believe in. Yeah, Harvey Lees, Duel and Ferg, they are both 3 in, but they all are on soft. So people like Civi, Jeroen and AJ. I mean, AJ is basically the favorite, I think. What do you think?
AJ must feel some confidence then on the medium tyres. Let's see what he can do on the softs.
I reckon AJ is gonna be the favorite for Paul here if he can get the lap together. But we know what Duo can do, so don't obviously count out the Frenchman. Duo.
Let's alright then. Sunny Q3. He will get in pole. Beautiful track conditions out there.
Yeah. I mean, how did we go from so overcasty to blue skies? Oh my god. Alright. who is next or first to go out and set a lap time? We'll see.
Jerome on his debut has done good. Well, currently in Q3, so let's see what he can do in the race as well.
Who else on mediums as well, so pretty good, yeah.
I bet it's a relief.
So I think AJ's come out first.
I bet it's a relief for Nathan and AJ Booth because they've both been knocked out of Q1 in the last few races, so it's the turnaround, it's the turn of fortune for them, and they made it into Q3. Can AJ, with his magnificent pace, put it on pole? Also saving a set of softs in Q3.
Yeah, that's true as well. I mean, it would be nice if we see AJ also win, I guess, because we already have 2 different race winners, but we hope to see a lot more different race winners this season. I believe Duel, AJ,
Duel has a one.
Can win a race.
Oh yeah, who can win a race? Sorry, Yoga. And Nathan says, got it to Q3 for the first time this season. Good job, Nathan. Now let's continue that form. So first race winner was Harvey Lees. The second was Ferg, and let's see who this Canadian GP winner is. Can we have 3 different winners in 3 races?
Yeah, that would be amazing. Maybe we can do a little 2012, like 8 different race winners in 8 different races.
Raikkonen, Alonso, Rosberg, Vettel, Maldonado, Webber, Hamilton.
Button.
Button won the first one. Sorry, Button. I was thinking of the 2013 season when I said Raikkonen. He won it in 2012 Abu Dhabi. Did Raikkonen? Right then, AJ. Enough of that. AJ. Know. Yeah.
Oh, we already invalidated T1.
Must be peed off with that one, because I would be.
So yeah, Ferg is actually now the first one. It's Golden Noob actually been out of the mediums on my screen, so whatever.
On board with Ferg.
At the moment, he's the championship leader. Really cautious into turn 1. I don't think he really took that as nice.
A bit hesitant in turn 1. They made a couple of adjustments on the steering there, and in turn 3 as well.
Yeah, he's looking pretty. He's not looking confident.
Let's see what he does in turn 6.
I don't know if that's any good. I've done 0 league races around this track on this game.
I don't know if it's any good either, but Godly Numb on the mediums for some reason, I don't know why, but if I'm correct, am I correct? Yes, I am correct.
Very cautious. Yeah, I think he is, he is on the mediums. Just wants to get a banker out, maybe. 40.7 for Ferg. I don't know if that's any good, but we'll see in a sec. You want to be around the 8 mids, I believe, or 8 lows. So we'll see how he does.
So AJ's back in the pits then, ready to put on a brand new set of softs. Ferg coming to the final 2 corners. Let's see if he oh, so close.
Oh, he took it so close to invalidation, but still took it quite okay. Let's see what he can do. 8.5, not too bad. Civi, he invalidated in the final corner.
Here come, I'm on lip ball with Lewin.
Goldy Noob on the mediums, 9.5. We have Harvey Lees. We start his lap actually.
Is that an AlphaTauri?
Start his lap.
Yeah, AlphaTauri go across the line to start his lap.
Louis Lad, oh, he's on the flyer. He's on a good lap, Louis Lad. Let's see what he can do. Coming through the final chicane, taking it pretty nicely.
The way he was gonna turn, I thought he could invalidate.
He's just quicker than Ferg. It's only a 100th of a second. Unbelievable.
Oh, Harvey Lees has invalidated it on his first lap. So let's see about the AlphaTauri behind him, Duval.
Civi as well. Civi invalidated as well.
Here is Duval, the Frenchman, and he's gonna come towards
the. Put the times to leader, the gap to leader. Look how satisfying those gaps are.
Oh Jesus! 1 second, fully 1 second off. So no slipstream for Duval. Then Harvey Lees is not gonna give it to him. Obviously not in this Q3 session. And those 2 guys ahead of him.
Will be the next to set a lap time, but I think he's not faster than Louis Lad. Maybe he can gain a bit more time in his final sector than Louis Lad, because Louis Lad didn't really maximize the final chicane. Let's see what it can be, but I reckon it will be very close.
8.6
off, but it will be P3 in this league, mate.
Harvey Lee's going to go for it on the same set of soft tyres, so let's see if we can do an improvement, shall we? So on board with him coming towards turn 3. Very easy to validate here, and in turn 4 very easy to hit the wall on the outside, which he doesn't do, so nicely done to turn 3 and turn 4. 19.1 in the first sector. We saw Ferg do that, didn't we?
Yeah, I believe he did, yeah.
Nice exit from Harvey Lee's coming out of turn 7 now. Under the bridge, coming towards turn 8. Take a lot of curb on the entry, which he does, and on this curb, which he does as well.
Well, it will be invalid for a second.
This is going to be a decent middle sector, I think.
40.5, that's the quickest we've seen by far. 1/10 quicker than Louis led.
Let's see what Harvey Lee's can do.
Let's see what he can do.
Looking for revenge after he had his misfortunes in China.
Yeah, very bad race last time out from Harvey. But
he wants to make amends to his championship.
Maybe he can turn it around in Canada again.
Coming towards the final 2 corners, nice and tidy. Oh, very close to the wall there. As he comes across the line, where's he going to go? It's going to be a pole.
It's going to be P1, mate. P1!
Sexy boy, well done, mate.
The line will be AJ 90.1 in sector 1 as well.
I've seen a lot of people do 90.1s in that first set. It's quite common.
It's quite tight in sector 1. Let's see what he can do in sector 2. 40.7, so 2 times of Harvey Lee's and the same time as Ferg did. So it's gonna be close again. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's see what he can do, AJ Wuhan.
Powering towards 207 miles per hour in the straight, coming towards the final 2 corners. Nice and tidy through there. On the throttle we go. Shortest route to the line. Can he get pole? He's going to cross the line. Oh, second place.
Just about. Nemo is next. He's not too far off as well, but he had a miserable final sector. And goes to P6, but I know he can improve because he wasn't too far off in the middle sector, but he just had a very bad final sector.
On board with the original Civi.
He's lagging on my screen a bit if I'm on board. But
he's not lagging for me, he's fine for me, but nice exit coming out of turn 2. Now we into turn 3. Not too bad, he took it through 5th gear through there.
He just wants to be safe. 19.4, that's already 3 times slower than the other guys.
It's just nice, the way he's driving is just nice and cautious, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe you should take a bit more risk, I don't know.
More risk, more reward, but high risk equals...
Oh, he had a lot of understeer. The setup is not looking too good on Savy's car. 41-1. Not too good, not too good.
I think you just need to be a bit more... He short shifts way too early, do you think?
He was in 3rd in the hairpin and he still short shifts to 4.
Yeah, I think he...
I go in first into that hairpin and then short shift to 3.
Yeah, that's what I do too, Yoga. And I think he's just doing it a bit too early, don't you think? Oh, he's in the pits.
And he comes into the pits, he's not happy with that lap. So we're gonna have to look at Jeroen. He's only running this quali session. The newcomer, the Dutchie, the rookie. I hope he can do well for the Netherlands. 2
Dutches in this league. One of them's knocked out, Mr. Strauss, but we've got another one which is down in 9th place, doing Yogurt proud.
Still a bit biased for Strauss, he is the OG one. I hope Strauss is watching. Let's see what Jeroen can do. He's just warming up the front tires right now. On the straight, trying to get some temperature into the tires. Just before he starts his lap, we also have Godly Noob behind him on his out lap. As Jeroen starts his lap now. Trying to get a good exit. Oh my god, no way. Did he get damage up for that?
Yes, he did, mate. He did. They look like understeer.
That's quali over.
Plain understeer. No, the way
went too early on the power, mate.
The way he took those 2 corners, like the front was sliding, just understeer for him. No front end whatsoever on that car. So he needs to like adjust the front of that car if he can. He can in this.
I mean, he's gonna have to start 10, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if Sify does a 7 lap, but I mean that's how can you make that mistake? Come on, man.
No. Don't be. Everybody makes that mistake, Yoga. Even the greatest ones as well. Even I do it. Even I do it, Yoga.
Yeah, apparently this is a demonstration that you can.
Oh, that was so close to a validation from Godly Noob.
Godly Noob. Let's see what he can do. He needs to be in the 40-point mids, 40 high. He's still improving by a bit, but well, you can see yourself. It won't be enough if you look at the gap from P1 to.
This lap will take him ahead of Nemo if he can continue this momentum, but he will be close enough to do well.
think he can gain a lot more time because he's only 4 tenths off Harvey going to this final sector. So.
Takes it cautiously on the exit.
What he can do, yeah, taking it pretty nicely. I reckon it will be P6 still, but he won't be too far off. He's still pretty far off.
So we found more time in that last sector and got ahead of Nemo. Harvey Lees is out there again. Who's going to be the first one to cross the line?
He's on the left.
Last chance,
See what he
Civi.
can do. No, he got one more shot maybe after this one if he wants to do a run straight after. Taking it 4th, then short shift to 5th.
There we go.
Just to get
More.
distraction. It looks way quicker already. Look at that, 19.1. Very nice first sector from Original Civi.
I would have got off that curb towards turn 8, but he didn't affect him, so that was good. Coming towards on the bridge.
Still. Wanting to get a good exit, so much understeer for that corner for Civi. Doesn't look, the setup doesn't look nice for him through there. Let's see what it will be. 40.5. That's the same as Harvey Lees. Will we see a surprise pole sitter?
There's a Williams in front of him, and that's Harvey
Lees actually, the professional pole sitter. So Civi, what can he do now? Onto the straight, going to the wall of champion chicane. Hopefully he does this one right, because this can be a flying lap. Gets so much understeer in the medium speed corners. Don't think it will be P1, but P2 maybe. Oh no, he cost so much time in the final sector. I reckon that was just the hairpin, mate.
Louis Lad gets pole!
Louis Lad, oh my god! He went to P1!
Ferg gets pole! He's stuck in with a 108.1, that's a mega time! Oh my days!
He goes to P6!
AJ's improved in the middle sector by 2 tenths. This will get him into second place if he can find more time in the middle sector.
But Ferg seems... Okay, let's see what AJ can do. Of course, he was looking maybe as a favorite coming into QV, as he had an amazing time on mediums. So let's see what he can do. He hit the final chicane well. He goes to P3. Do-Will, he's improving as well.
Where is he?
Let's see what he can do.
There, 4th.
Just off AJ.
Harvey Lees is not improving in the middle sector. Harvey Lees is losing time in the middle sector, so he needs to find 2 tenths or more if he wants to take back that pole. In fact, it might not even be enough.
Gain 100 and 300 if he wants to gain 3 positions. So.
It might not even be enough, you know, to get up into 3rd or 2nd. And it's invalidated. No, Harvey.
That's, I think, quality done, I guess, for him.
So
Louis landing to the pitch. Ferg is done, and that's quality done. And we have Ferg on pole again. Isn't that his 3rd pole of the season, or did Harvey get it in race 1?
I can't remember with you, to be honest with you, but congrats to Louis Lad. Shout out to Louis Lad for getting into 2nd place. Amazing performance by him.
Oh, he's looking pretty good. And I think, I mean, AJ, I'm for sure he's starting on the mediums, but
he might be overwhelmed by those soft runners around him.
Yeah, but the mediums is a pretty good race tire, even in the beginning stint. So AJ is definitely the danger man. So we'll see how it goes. But we have Nathan and Jeroen haven't even set a lap time in this session. That's
oh, Nathan Booth, unfortunately for him. But anyways, here's your pole times. Here's your pole position.
Look at that from P2 to P5. Oh.
So Ferg is on pole ahead of Louis Lad. AJ in 3rd place ahead of Do-Well. Harvey Lees in 5th ahead of Nemo. Original Civi in 7th place at the Godly Nom at his home Grand Prix. Nathan in 9th place and the Dutchie in 10th.
Okay, so that's quality done. I believe the people on mediums were Civi and AJ and Jeroen. So, yeah, AJ is looking pretty dangerous. He might, yeah, I mean, I don't know, Civi may have a pretty good result this race, but I think AJ is definitely the one to look out for. If you can just keep out of the walls, keep it safe, I think he's gonna have the biggest chance of winning today. Because the mediums is a very good start to start on. As I think we'll be seeing loads of 2-stops here today, so yeah.
I am speed.
Fair enough. Oh, it's looking kind of overcast though. Don't know if there will be any rain.
Oh dear. I don't think you. Oh, Harvey, are you? Oh yeah, probably. But come stronger in the race, Harvey. We know you got it in you. Let's go, Harvey.
I mean, P5, it's maybe not the best starting position, but it's still not too bad. I mean, it's better than P13, which you had last.
Yeah, true. Keep it nice and clean, boys.
I mean, if you want to be champion, you're gonna have to be consistent. If you can start P5, it's still pretty consistent, you know. So.
I mean, if someone wants to stop Ferg, you need to get me in there.
That's a bit of an ego.
What day is 6th of December, Robert?
That's on a Sunday.
I mean, what date, sorry. Oh, it's Sunday. Yeah, it's fine. No, is it fine? What time does it start? 8?
You mean the EML?
8?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's alright then, because I finish work about 3.
Yeah.
Origin Gamma on the hard tyres. Now, is that going to be a benefit for him? Or is that going to be a disadvantage for him?
Sorry, I wasn't focusing.
So one driver in the field has opted to go onto the hard tyres. Is that a benefit or a disadvantage?
Oh, in the hards? Well, I think that isn't really a good tire for this track, so I think you'll drop back quite a lot. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's a good tire, I guess. We'll see very soon, but in the top 10 we have AJ, Civi and Jeroen, of course, on the mediums. DC on the mediums, of course, Gamma on the hards. We have Panda, Lehman, back also on the mediums. So many strategies, which is gonna make this race fun. So I hope, to be honest, there will be no safety cars, because that would just ruin the strategy.
Some drivers are out of position, and that is Indian Jesus down at 20th place. Let's hope he can have a much better race than his qualifying.
I mean, I feel like in this league everybody can be at the top, but they just can't deliver or something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like everybody could do so much better. But I mean, it's so up and down for some people. I mean, if you remember, Beck had such a good race in Japan last season, where he was fighting for the top 3, but he just can't get the pace this season. It's just so up and down for some people, and that's really what is costing them. Because everybody in this league has so much potential, in my opinion. So, yeah, we'll see how it all ends up as they're all stacking up to the grid. I guess you'll be doing the start, do you, Jamie?
I'll be
keeping up with the midfield. So
I'll take you through the start, and we'll see how it goes. Cohen says, "Gee, good luck, lads."
So we're just waiting on something. Hopefully, no glitches in the lobby, and there's not.
We are underway for round 3 of the Canadian GP then. I think Ferg gets a decent start off the line as we make our way down into turn 1, which I can't really see now, which I can. The AlphaTauri of Duel trying to go down the inside of AJ, but AJ actually swoops around the outside and takes 3rd place, so he maintains position ahead, crucially, of the soft rudder. Further back the field, not looking too bad. Real DC tried to fight James and Mr. Stroud tried to get involved. DC tapped the wall there and he got a horrible exit, allowing Stroud all over the back of him. Goes down the inside into turn 7. Oh, Stroud.
Crash around on his teammate. He just dive bombed and went way too deep. He also has damage. But I think the other half, which is Indian Jesus, is still fine. And we see already Gamma losing quite a lot of position. I think Civi is round or something. Made a mistake, or it's just lag on me, sorry.
Yeah, he's not round, mate, he's fine.
Yeah, but he was just losing positions on my screen, so I thought he was round.
No problems, mate, it's all good.
Already has a pretty decent gap. AJ is quite close behind Louis Lett, but Louis Lett will still be fine. We'll see if there are any changes. Jeroen Visser still is getting attacked by Nathan. Nathan is gonna go past, it seems, and we also have James getting past Steinschlag. Gets a very bad
round goes the Racing Point, and he's hit the wall.
Steinschlag actually spun. He spun on his own, no way.
Just go backwards, mate.
As well. He just got past the pit lane, and we also have Chris and Beck coming into the pit. So pretty hectic start for some people.
Must be real painful, as crucially 1.1 seconds is the gap between Ferg and Louis lad, so he's already
getting away a bit, it seems.
He's already got away with in that DRS range, and AJ on the medium compound tyres looking good. He's on the back of Louis lad, so
he needs to get a move on AJ, because you can't let Ferg get a big gap, because then you will never see him again. Oh my god, look at Goldie Noob down the inside of Civi. What a move into that corner. Now up to P7, the Canadian driver in his own race. Amazing.
Come into the hip, and then I don't think nobody will overtake him, but Nemo has the Alpha all over the back of him. Is the Alpha Tari looking interested on the Red Bull?
Look at Indian Jesus, by the way. Look at Indian Jesus. He gained 8 positions and we're not even in lap 3 yet.
Did you say Krishna made contact with his past teammate?
Yeah, Krishna just broke too late and just drove into Indian Jesus. It wasn't Jesus' fault at all. It was Krishna's own fault.
And he paid the price for it, unfortunately for him. And Ferg sets the fastest lap of the race then, having a 1.3 second gap. Must be frustrating for AJ to see Ferg pulling away even more, being stuck behind Louis lad.
Yeah, but now the DRS is enabled, so AJ is going to have a good opportunity. Although Louis lad just lost a lot of time in lap 1. It doesn't seem like he's losing any time at the moment. I mean, probably like maybe a 10th of lap, but the gap is staying around 1.2 seconds, so he's not really losing any time at the moment. Goes to 1.3.
Got the Alpha Tauri in the back of him now. He's on the soft compound tyres, but that won't last for long in AJ's favour, because he's on the softs and they'll start to degrade even more compared to the medium. So best hope you don't overtake him while he's got the opportunity now, while the softs still last.
By the way, Gamma's pace is so slow. He's already falling like so much. So I don't think it was the right call to go into the hard.
I knew it wasn't. He's actually overtaken somebody, and I think it was. Oh, Liam's got him back. Liam started down in last place, but here we go. Original Civi tries to go down the inside, but Godinum takes his place. He gets a penalty.
And he gets a penalty already in lap number 4.
He gets a better exit though, and uses ERS.
Origin Gamma also gets a penalty.
Oh, so tired to tail one there. They go side by side, leaving each other just about enough space. Banging wheels.
Nathan with the fastest lap, by the way. Nathan's the quickest man on the circuit at the moment.
Civi on those medium compound tyres, desperately trying to get past that soft one in front of him. And AJ's getting even closer to Louis lad. So is Duel, by the way, so they're 8 tenths behind Louis lad. Combined.
Our release isn't really picking up the pace of the guys ahead of him, but he's still in the DRS, which is of course crucial. Beck obviously sets the fast lap on those fresh softs and clean air.
Louis lad is the problem for AJ. He just can't get rid of him, and when he tries to, he just uses the ERS down the straight, which is even more.
He looks pretty. I think he's going to have a good opportunity now.
Down the inside goes Godly Numb on Original Civi, but Original Civi takes the outside line. I don't think Godly Numb cut him off just enough there, so he couldn't go around the outside.
I think AJ might have an opportunity at the second DRS straight.
He just needs to get a decent exit.
Stay behind for now, relax for a bit, get a good exit. He does. He's not using any overtake. He does now. And he's gonna go down the inside, AJ. He is, and he's gonna go past. No, he's not. He's just not brave enough. Louis stays ahead. Louis used so much ERS, I think, that he's now back to the second almost. Good
battle between Godino and Nathan. They was, while you were talking, those two are having a fight down to the last 2 corners, and I think Nathan just got ahead of Godino. So Nathan muscled his way up into 8th place.
I think Jeroen got a bit of damage.
And
because he was on. Yeah, go on.
You did not notice, but coming out the final corner, Ferg had a little bit of a moment. That's why he was almost in DRS range, was Louis lad. So he had a little bit of a moment coming out the final corner. He almost lost the car while you were talking.
He can't make any sort of mistake. AJ is gonna have a good run actually through here. He's actually gonna activate the overtake. It might go past, and Louis lad is still on the inside.
I could dare say that's a.
Might have the better exit on the outside.
I could dare say that's a bad decision. No, it's not.
Remember, because the detection point is quite early, so AJ is gonna have the DRS and gonna be able to pull a bit of a gap to Louis lad.
Here comes Duel.
Move from AJ. Duel also. So Louis lad just lost 2 positions.
Louis lad didn't even bother defending. He even used his ERS to try and stop him coming through.
And AJ is in the DRS range of Ferg now, so.
I started the exit from Godly Numb. He's actually overtaking Nathan back, and Nathan can't go down the inside to turn 1. We didn't see him overtake him back, but he has done, and now he's defending from him again with the Mercedes and Red Bull and the Haas driver behind them.
Yeah, looking pretty pretty tasty race right now, because we have top 7 within DRS of each other, so it's getting a big old train. We'll see when the first round of pit stops come in. As Origin Gamma, I think this is a second penalty already. Oh my god.
Oh, the two Mercedes are fighting, coming out of turn 8. That's Nathan versus James as they come down into turn 9.
Made a bit of a mistake.
Oh, it's side by side is that one. I wouldn't recommend it.
Each other the space. Yeah, I don't recommend it as well, but I think Nathan just picked up the DRS and James didn't, so Nathan is gonna go down the inside and is gonna have the DRS and he's gonna go past. Oh my god, look at Straussberg. Indian Jesus is gonna have a bit of this. See if Indian Jesus can get past as well.
And look at that.
Opens up the DRS. Oh, look at Strauss, he's gonna make it free wide.
Yeah,
oh my god, he's boxed in. Indian Jesus, oh my god, what an amazing battle. Indian Jesus, he's gonna go around the outside of 2 people. Unbelievable.
Can't even see it. Where is he?
Jesus.
Where is he? 10th place.
He's such a spy. He's such a. Oh my god. He just went around the outside of 2. He went around the outside of Strauss and James.
He's gonna do it down the inside.
Nathan as well. Oh my god. Indian Jesus is. Oh my god. What the hell is he doing?
Meanwhile, while you were talking again,
he's seeming to find gaps where I can't find them.
AJ managed to close in the.
Unbelievable from Indian Jesus.
AJ managed to close in the gap on Ferg by 3 to look at that, it's going down and down. While the midfield are fighting, no gap between AJ and Ferg is slowly going down and even more.
Actually made a mistake as well, I believe he lost the rest of Duel. Come on Harvey Lees, if you want to be a champion, come on, you got to pick up the pace. Because this ain't working out for Harvey Lees. Look at iNemo, he's looked pretty good as well in that P5 position. I haven't really seen him up there this season as much. Oh my god, it's all coming down in the hairpin. I believe a bit of an incident between Indian Jesus and one of the Mercedes guys does.
Alfa Romeo, Louis lad down in 16th place after he pitted after you didn't see it. So let's see where Ferg comes out then. Will he get on? I saw it, but you were talking. I wonder where the Alfa Romeo will slot in. Can he undercut Ferg? Where is he going to rejoin?
Indian Jesus 5-second time penalty in the pit lane. That won't help your race. Yeah, that's not nice, of course. Well, look at Ferg.
Here comes the Alfa Romeo. And I don't think it is.
Go ahead, Ferg.
Yeah, Ferg's going to go ahead. Yeah, true.
Louis though, he does have a pretty good undercut. He's still pretty close in there. Let's see where Duo will come.
Judging by
Origin Gamma on those hearts.
Judging by that, I think Duo might come out behind Louis lad. You reckon?
Yeah, Harvey Lees is also in the pit. Maybe Harvey Lees can get ahead of Duo. I don't know.
Where is Harvey Lees? Teacher's pit. Yes, he did. 13th place. It's
iNemo. Look at iNemo. He's also looking pretty good.
It's a Honda 1-2 as well. iNemo 5/10s behind Harvey Lees. So that might be a battle going on as well. Is Duel going to come to the pits?
Look at it. I guess Duel's going to go into the pits this lap.
What's he doing staying out there for?
He's not. Louis Lad is feeling confident in AJ's DRS maybe.
Yeah, but still.
I'll keep a gap on the leader, by the way, just to see if it changes anything. Oh, Louis Lad goes past Gamma.
He has to, he ain't got no choice, mate. He has to. He can't stay behind him. Mr. Strauss is pitted. He has to get past it.
Yeah, Liam on the outside of the real DC. Now that turns into the inside of turn 2 and it will be the inside of turn 3 and 4. Well, it's actually 4 and 5. And is he going to be able to go past? He doesn't really have the momentum, but he's still past Liam.
This is
the move stick as I'm seeing a lot of penalties.
This is horrible because you never know. Ferg, look at the Williams in front of him. Panda could be a blockade for...
Oh, Gamma had an incident, mate. Gamma had an incident.
Where is he?
Gamma's not looking good on those hearts.
What happened to him then? Right, never mind, but look at Ferg, he's catching up. Could this be a blockage for Duel ahead of him?
Maybe that's what Duel saw on the map.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, they're quite far apart.
Keep an eye on the gap to the leader, but this lap alone, Ferg gained 1 second already on AJ. So,
not pitting.
Still not pitting. Is Duel gonna go for maybe a 1-stop even?
Thing is though, the more the media runners hold up these guys in a net P1, the more that those guys behind are gonna catch up.
Made a mistake, so that's gonna give Ferg an invitation.
That's not really helpful.
Jumps into the pitch. Pits.
So he's got one.
So Ferg now behind the real DC. So he's gonna feel the traffic right here, but we'll see how. We'll see how Ferg does. He's gonna go for it. 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 He's I would go past it.
He's going to negotiate his way
that's
past one medium runner. Now he's going to have to get past two of them. And when he gets past those two, Dew will have to pit ASAP, because he starts gain and gain and gain with the fresh air, with a 4.8 second gap between Godley and Liam. And Ferg all over the rear of the real DC.
DC doesn't even defend it. He's not even losing time going past this traffic.
I think it's time for Duval to pit.
Maybe Duke was going for a bit of an alternative strategy, but at the moment I'm not seeing what he's up to, Duval.
He's too late. I think he'll get undercut, in all honesty.
Yeah, but maybe if he goes onto the hards, if that's his plan, and go to the end.
Stays at one more lap, he's screwed. Yep, he's screwed. He's screwed. If he could, the one stop is his only chance. Do you reckon then?
Yeah, I think that's where he's going for. I can't really see anything else. As Ferg is just gonna DRS here, just gonna wait as Liam goes into the pit, so that's
a win for him.
Yeah, it's better. So it's looking pretty good for Ferg actually.
Here's Louis Ladd. He's got past Chris Panda. Will Chris Panda be a team player and let Harvey Lees go?
Yeah,
so
probably. We saw that in Silverstone. Chris Panda, yeah, there he goes again. He's just gonna let Harvey Lees free.
Nemo's gonna be pissed at that. He was fighting, but look at Louis Ladd all over the back of DC on those fresher mediums.
Nemo, he's gonna have an opportunity, I reckon. He goes
down the inside, he's gonna force his way through.
Yeah, Pan still lets him through.
Didn't lose too much time, and crucially, he's still within his DRS range.
The gap is already 13 seconds, and 2 laps ago it was 16 seconds between Ferg and AJ, so yeah.
Here comes Harvey Lees, then getting past the real DC as he gets a better exit. He's all over the back of Louis Ladd, who doesn't have DRS, and DC could be a team player and let his teammate go.
AJ gets a penalty. That's not nice as Duo comes into the pits for a stop. We'll see what tire he goes on as you keep the battle.
Harvey Lee's got past Louis Ladd, crucially for him.
Duo goes on to the mediums.
He won't take them to the end for sure.
Well, he might. You never know.
Nemo needs to get past.
Harvey Lee's got past Louis Ladd.
Yes, he has. Nemo needs to get past. Coming down into turn 1, needs to get past him so we can continue the battle.
Oh, Duo's gonna come out in there as well. Duo just behind the real DC and Nemo.
He gets a better exit, does Nemo? I think. Yeah, Louis Ladd needs to back out because it's his corner now. Yes, he is. No point going too wide and costing yourself a penalty or spin in the wall. So look at that. Duval's cost himself a lot of time, because I dare say he needs to pit again.
Tires, so he might be able to stretch this one quite a long way into the race. You never know. Maybe he's gonna go onto the set of softs at the end of the race as well, when the other guys have to go onto the set of mediums. He's gonna go past the Ferrari of DC right here. So he's on the back of Louis Ladd now. He's already in the train of Harvey Lee, so it's not too bad for Duel, but it's not looking too good. Let's say it like that.
The two Dutchmen are with each other, Jerome and Mr. Strauss in 13th and 14th. They're battling for 10th place. Orange and Gamma still going on those hards. He's got the brand new soft runners, not soft runners, brand new tyres behind him trying to get past, but he's doing a good job defending them, so let's see how he can hold on to 10th place. How long will he hold on for? DC pits, so he'll go up to 9th place. He hits the wall, does Orange and Gamma. Will Nathan try and get closer? He has to. What happened there? Never mind.
He doesn't have any ERS.
Nathan needs to try and find a way past Godly Numbers. Jerome tries to go down the inside. Keep that in mind. Then Jerome tries to go down the inside of Godly Num. Nathan gets a decent exit, uses his overtake, and he goes down the inside, and he's done it. And he cuts the corner, does
Nathan on the soft, so he's attacking the stint, trying to get catch up some time he lost.
Oh, down the inside. Oh no, he's gone terribly wrong. No,
it's gone terribly wrong. Yeah. Oh, terrible Strauss off, virtual safety car. Oh, that was a big mistake from Godly Nub.
Too optimistic, trying to go down the inside as James lets past the McLaren and the Alpha. And AJ's in the pits.
Gets a 5-second time penalty, but he does get a 5-second time penalty. Is he gonna go? He's gonna go into soft.
Why would you do that?
Aggressive.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
What would you do that?
But, oh, see if he goes in as well. Of course, let's see where AJ comes out. It might be P1 actually. He might be P1. We'll see. We'll see where AJ comes out. He comes out of the pits. He will just behind Ferg, I think.
Never mind, I got confused between the two strategies. Never mind. It's all good. I got confused between the two strategies. I thought
AJ's looking very good.
I thought
As
he was.
James gets a
Why is there so many yellow?
My God,
Oh my God! What's? Oh, that's a traffic jam. Look at that. That's a traffic jam.
I'm seeing so many penalties.
That is a massive traffic jam on that straight, Yogurt.
Yeah.
Drive-through penalty for ignoring yellow flags. 5-second time penalty for whatever. Strauss goes down the inside of the Alfa Romeo.
Bullshitting going on.
I don't know. It's just a lot of glitches going on. That's why. That's what's going on.
Yeah. As AJ gets another penalty. Jeroen.
Calm it down, son.
In his debut. The two McLarens now DNF.
Oh dear, both McLarens not scoring any points. As Liam, be careful, man.
And AJ's gonna have a go at Ferg.
Easy. That was a good virtual safety car for AJ.
I mean, AJ got pretty lucky with that one, let's be fair.
Look. Oh, you need luck to get into F1. Well, luck in F1, sorry. It's all about luck.
I don't blame him, AJ, but he got pretty lucky with that one. Just saying. Because now he's gonna have a very good chance of winning this race. He needs to get out a pretty big gap and yeah.
Oh dear, yellow flags, and who is that? It's a Krishna. Meanwhile, we've got Indy and Jesus versus Nathan Booth. Not gonna go well together. Nah, I didn't think so. 3-second time penalty. Harvey Lee's on the podium, but he's got the Alfa Romeo and Ferrari behind him. What happened to the other protagonist? Duel down in 6th place then?
Yeah, Duel's not out of this one yet. I mean, Duel and Harvey may not be in the battle for the win, but they are, I think, both the only ones that don't have a penalty. So don't count them out. Don't count them out.
Will he make an overtake on Louis? Louis has DRS as well, so I don't think it'll down here. Probably down at the first corner if he can get a decent exit, set himself up for a good exit, which he really it doesn't do, but can he try somewhere else? Nemo has got DRS in the back of Harvey Lee. He's fighting for the podium now, boys. Let's see who's going to take it. Original Civi says the fastest lap. I bet Ferg must be pissed in that cockpit.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done anything about it.
For him, Ferg might not be too pissed as Duel gets a penalty. Because AJ is not a straight title contender yet. He didn't have the greatest first 2 rounds. I believe in China he did pretty well, but in Silverstone I think he crashed. So I think he's not too mad because it's AJ, but he's, of course, you want to go for the win. So.
Championship standards, if this race ended now, we've got Mercedes has spun. Who is that? Is that Nathan? Or is it James? It's Nathan! James. Nathan spun!
No, it's Nathan. Nathan, he's probably
down the inside goes Duel,
well.
In the hairpin, doesn't wait. Oh, what's going on there? He just got back at him. I don't know if he made a mistake in that hairpin, but they're both, I think both of them got DRS, have they? Yes, they have. Both of them have.
Civi, by the way. Civi is on those mediums, and he still has to go into the softs at the end of the race, so Civi is looking pretty good as well.
He pitted on that VSC and reduced a lot of time lost.
Yeah. So Civi, look out for Civi. He might be a podium contender at the end of this one.
So if it ended now this race, the gap between Ferg and Harvey Lee's would be 3 points the deficit. So not too, still bad for Harvey Lee's. He just needs to finish ahead of Ferg. Try and reduce that gap.
I mean, it's not too bad because it's still early in the season, but you really want to reduce the points loss, of course. As Civi's gonna have a go at Louis Lett.
Civi's gonna have a go at Louis Lett, like you said, but not for long. Backs out of it.
Louis Lett is losing quite a lot of position. Remember, he started front row, but he's in P6 now. Although this race is not over yet because I don't know, but this on the front still a lot can happen because AJ is gonna go onto another set of he's gonna have to go onto another set of mediums. Maybe
he doesn't have to because he started on the soft, didn't he? I mean, he started on the mediums, so he can go on the softs.
Yeah, he probably can't do 2 soft runs, but maybe Fur can on the end of the race. You never know.
He tried to have a go, but
AJ's looking pretty good for the win. But remember, Duel, he's been only 5 laps on those, or 6 laps now on those mediums. I reckon he can go to another set of softs on the end of the race and gonna have a good go at Harvey Lee's, Nemo and Fur. But AJ's looking pretty good. as Panda now makes his pit stop. I think Panda's gonna go onto hards, you know? Finish the race on him. Yeah, he's gonna go onto hards, yeah.
One stop for him then, and Civi just...
He's gonna go for a bit of a different strategy. Civi gets a penalty.
Civi, no! Oh, he's just hit the wall.
Did he get damage for that?
Yes, he did. I saw that carbon. Yes, he did.
Oh, he did.
He's just playing understeer into the wall.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go into a set of hards or
Here
maybe
comes Duel. He's got past the Ferrari.
Duel. Oh my god. Duel's gonna make some progress here.
He's gonna put Harvey Lees under pressure now.
Yeah.
You won't be happy with that one, Harvey Lees. Oh dear, what could have been in China, what should have been, could have been, but all went down the drain for him. With the replacement of Brady Pollock stashed the podium as a reserve driver. Or as the Racing Point driver too, which is usually a seat that usually gets replaced.
Yeah. Amazing race last week. I think AJ, I really hope AJ wins, to be fair. I would rather have AJ winning than Ferg, not to be biased, but just for the championship, you know?
Yeah, true. Third, like you said, like I said actually, third different winner in 3 races.
Yeah, I reckon Duel is gonna, I don't know what the next race is, but I know tracks like Vietnam where Duel is so unbelievably
oh mate,
quick.
Can't even, do you know what, last time I went to Vietnam with Duel, I was actually a second off him. No joke, I can't even do that track and he was just a second more than quicker. So
yeah,
he's looking good.
I mean, you're not only a second off in that track.
I just hate it. I've not actually raced in Vietnam for a long time. I'm glad I haven't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. On controller, it's so bad.
Despise it. Absolutely despise it. I can't get grip to it.
Yo, look at Duel. He's gonna go. Yeah, Duel. Oh my god, this progress Duel is making. It's unbelievable. And he's gonna close in the gap on Ferg. Remember, Duel is the closest title contender to Ferg, everyone. So, yeah. Let's see what Duel can do. I'm excited.
Original Civi it still looks good on those, despite having full wind damage. Like actually turning better despite that full wind damage.
He's keeping the gap up to Louis, but Louis is not keeping up the gap to the guys ahead of him. So Louis definitely had the quali pace, but just lacking a bit on race pace, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know if he's just.
But look at Duel, he's gaining so much time on Ferg. It's already 1.8. He's gaining so much time, Duel.
He's the flying Frenchman out there.
Maybe this strategy does work. He fooled us.
I did doubt it, but like you said, it's working. So let's see if we can continue this pace and try and catch him.
Oh my god, he's gaining on the entry, on the exit, mid-corner, he's gaining everywhere. Oh
do I detect? No, I don't actually, sorry. It was just a bit of dark on the front wing. And he's in the pits.
Only 12 laps on those mediums.
Harvey
Lees
gets a penalty.
You don't want to do that. Louis gets one as well. So Ferg going for an early pit stop. Doesn't want to be in the battle. Oh my god, no! Look at this! Ferg's getting double stacked by his teammate.
Absolutely dreadful. Did he not know his teammate was in the pits?
This is losing him the race.
He's lost this race.
Losing the race here.
He'll be pissed off with his teammate.
And there's a safety car as well. Ferg is losing the race here.
Where's it? What? Safety car for... M66 has crashed. M66 has crashed. Where is he?
Ferg. I don't know where he is, but that doesn't really matter at the moment. Ferg. Unbelievable.
Oh, he's gonna be... Oh dear. Oh dear, this is going dreadful.
I don't want to be with him in a party. Oh my god. Ferg's gonna be P7. After everybody makes a pit stop.
Look at those midfielders pitting, taking advantage as well.
Ferg will be raging. Ferg will be absolutely fuming.
Oh dear, I can't imagine how... Look, it was looking so good at one stage until... I don't know, AJ pits. I think everybody's in the pits now.
AJ pits, I reckon Duo will pit as well.
Everybody's coming to the pits. Nobody should be not smart enough to not pit. Except Krishna, but Krishna's on a brand new tyres anyway. Oh dear, Ferg. What can he do now? And even worse for him, original Civi's on the softs and changed his front wing. So he's got a soft runner to get past. Are you still there, Yogurt? Oh yeah, you are.
Yep, my mom came into my room, so I have to mute myself for a second.
So, original Civvy's on the softs, and Ferg has got to get past him. It can be difficult with him on a brand new set of softs.
Yeah, I mean, that's Jesus, Indian Jesus pits again. What was happening to it? Oh, whatever. Alright, oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, not sorry. By the way, look at Civvy. Civvy went up to the softs.
I told you, I said that Yogurt twice.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening. So
Ferg,
yeah, AJ was looking pretty good.
Ferg must have known he was in the pits, Yogurt, because it would have said teammate in pits.
Yeah, he should have known. He should. If anything, it was his own mistake.
But the thing is, though, I didn't think he knew he had front wind damage. Do you? He could have got out earlier, quicker.
Yeah, maybe. I reckon they'll be in the party, but maybe they're not.
What would he say?
Yeah.
If he does get the podium, I want to know what he said.
Yeah, but it's gonna be pretty unlikely, I think. Let's not check penalties, by the way. I think it's better to let it be a surprise, as we did in last race. Makes up for some surprise. If we already know the ending, it's no point of really being excited. So we'll not look at the penalties, as there are quite a lot on the string.
I need him in third place. Can that guy get a podium first time this season?
Ooh. Yeah, that would be nice as well. I think, yeah, Animo, pretty much an underdog this race. I haven't really talked about him.
I mean, he was fighting Harvey Lees for the whole race.
This is a pretty good chance for Duel, you know, to gain some points on Ferg, also for Harvey Lees as well. So.
Good chance for Honda 1-2.
He had the luck. I think, no. When did Ferg get the luck? I thought it, whatever, I don't know. Oh, last race? I don't know. I'm talking, yes, right. But this has been an amazing end of this race. Safety car. And hopefully AJ or Duel will win. Even Nemo, in my opinion, can win, because they've not won this season yet. I mean, the Duel we are seeing this season is not the Duel we were seeing last season. He was winning about every race.
Safety car is in this lap, so 12 laps of racing left, and who will win this race first? Ferg must get past that soft runner. Oh, sorry. Should have ate my food too quick.
I'll take it over, mate, if you want.
No, it's fine. I ate my food a bit too quick. Be careful, Civ. You don't hit the back of him. That's a racing point as well in the.
Yeah, that's Steinsler.
He needs to get out of the way ASAP.
He's gonna have to get out of the way.
But the thing is, though, he must make sure that a Civi doesn't get what's it called? A yellow flag warning or something, overtaking on the yellow flags.
And there goes AJ. And he's clear, and look at Ainemu, he's pretty close.
Look at that! Oh, spinner! Wait, no, he saved it!
Oh no, Liam!
A bit of carbon fibers came off.
Oh my god, look at James, he's gonna go for the middle, it's Carnage in the background.
I bet those midfielders got caught out. Look at midfield mayhem!
Oh
he's
no,
off the track!
Big crash, Goldie noob. I think Goldie noob went off, yeah, damage for Goldie. Oh, so unfortunate, because he's gonna be out of this race. Oh my god, no, there goes Chris now! Oh
Chris,
my god!
Where are you, mate? Are you okay?
Big crash.
He's out of the race.
Another safety car, maybe.
Oh dear. Will this be another safety car? No, it won't.
I don't think, no, it's no safety car.
But, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Look at this. Look at this. This is a big DRS rank from 1st to 7th. I'll be happy. I'll happily
also,
see this race
the
end.
good news for Richard Civi, he managed to get his front wing changed, so he hasn't got any more front wing damage.
That's nice for him, and he might even gain some positions. But look at this DRS train.
Pandas are the
come down
points.
to penalties, I reckon.
Pandas are the points. Can he stay? Safety car.
Oh, there is safety.
Nobody crashed this time.
I think it's because Chris left.
I think it's because I think the drain's loose or something.
That might be it. As you see again. So yeah, we're gonna be doing another restart.
Thing is though, these safety cars are not going to benefit fair because the Civi's tyres won't be as graded as they normally would.
Yeah, this is gonna help Civi if anything.
It's going to make his tyres last even longer for Civi.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna come down to penalties this race, I think, because it's all so close at the top. So yeah, I'm excited to see then. Nemo, he's gonna have a pretty big chance because I think I've seen him get one penalty. I think Duo has one. I think AJ has one as well, but I'm not sure and I don't really want to check. So I'm very excited for this ending. I believe Civi has quite a lot of penalties, to be fair. I think Louis has two, at least two. But I don't want to check yet. So I reckon we'll be actually maybe in this lap because everybody's catched up. I don't know. Now we'll go one more lap in the safety car. Alright. So yeah, any change? Well, we can look at the position change now. Let's see, Jamie. Let's look at the position changes. AJ +2, Duo +2, Nemo +3, Harvey Lees +1, Louis Let -3, Ziggy +1, and Ferg -6. Oh, Ferg. He's gonna be raging. Strauss +7, James +4, Indian Jesus +10, Nathan -2, DC level. Panda +4, Liam +4, Gallinut -7, and Steinschlag -5. What you laughing at? What you laughing at?
Safety car is in this lap. Here we go then for round 2.
Yeah.
Or round 3 because we had to start too. So here we go then. Ferg will do the same thing as he did. Luckily for him, it's not a long straight, so they can't really gain or benefit from a slipstream. Mr. Stroud is in the points. So good points for Red Bull today. Let's hope that Dutch driver could stay there.
We have like 7 different manufacturers or teams in the top 7.
True as well. Actually, good point out, Yogurt. You are a good yogurt, you are.
As we have AJ going again, let's see, is there gonna be any carnage again or have people learned their lessons? Seems like they have. And it's green, 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 boogity, 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 let's go racing. And everybody's now staying position, so
let's go, Yuri.
Strauss can stay in the tiers. Yuri in the chat, only Yuri. See what AJ, if AJ can pull a bit of a gap. He needs to get that gap up.
I don't know what the penalties are, but I know quite a few drivers got a lot, so they need to make up for the gap they have to.
Well, we want to be a bit of a surprise, of course.
Heck, original Civi looking on the back, interest in the back of Louis lad.
Yeah. Ooh, Indian Jesus penalty. Liam penalty. All those penalties is gonna cost you a lot of time at the end.
Oh no, Civi, come on, mate, no. That's now Ferg's gonna be on the back of it.
Yeah, Ferg's gonna have an opportunity. Although if he's on a soft tires, he's using all of his overtake left as his Ferg. Oh, Ferg, don't risk it. You're in a championship position. Oh my god, he made a mistake. Had to cut the corner. I mean, I guess you listened to me.
Oh, DC's run out of ERS now. Chris Panda's going to take back 12th position. He pitted on the first safety car, but they go side by side into turn 1. Oh, now into turn 2. Oh dear. Oh, yes. That was good.
Nemo's losing a bit of pace to Duel. Come on, Nemo. Come on, mate. Go on.
He's keeping Harvey Lee's behind for sure. It's good news for him.
Yeah, Harvey Lee's is maybe for him it would be nice to get a podium, gain some more points on Ferg, but I reckon if he gains points on Ferg, he'll still be happy.
What happened to Godly Norm? I thought he was in the top 10 pace, but now he's in 15th.
I don't know, mate. Maybe after that, like... No, he actually ran into the back of Nathan.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Nathan spun round.
Nemo did get back into the 1 second, but DRS isn't enabled yet, so... Duel. Go on, Duel. You have to pick up the pace, mate. Come on.
Now he's got Mr. Strauss at the back of him.
Wanting to flip the foot down to the floor.
Gonna have to. I don't know how many penalties these guys have got, but they can't afford to get more, that's for sure.
Yeah. A penalty right now can cost you maybe 6 positions.
You best pray for no more safety cars as well.
And Nemo, he lost DRS. Duel just about in it, which gives him an opportunity for the race win. Ferg, oh my god, as I said, that can cost you the race and it might actually cost him.
And a snap of oversteer.
That can cost him so much.
Snap of oversteer.
That's gonna cost him.
Snap of oversteer to add some more pain coming out of turn 7.
Yeah.
He's got
Ferg
Mr.
is
Strauss.
Really overdriving now. He's gonna have to calm down.
Mr. Strauss is in the DRS range of Ferg and all that as well. Not too bad for Mr. Strauss. I didn't see him. I haven't seen him picked up a penalty. Maybe he has, but I haven't seen him picked one up.
I have seen him picked up at least one. Because I've been looking at that screen like the entire race. That left corner. Duel's out of the DRS. Duel's out of the DRS. He doesn't have DRS.
AJ says the fastest lap of the race.
AJ is really putting the foot down to the floor.
I think Chris Panda's finally got rid of Liam. He's dropped him.
It's not for any points though, so it's unfortunate.
Well, at least you take part in the race. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Nemo. Oh no! What are you doing, mate? Come on!
I think that's his first of the race, actually.
I'm
just gonna check that one because I think. No way! That was his first of the race. If he didn't get that one, he might have won. No! Nemo. I think I would have. Nemo. Yeah, that would have been amazing. Nemo would have won. But Duel, look at Duel. He's gone back into the DRS. So yeah. Gonna have an opportunity as James overtook Strauss, and I think Nathan spun again. At least he's on the back right now. Strauss also gonna overtaken by Indian Jesus now.
Finally, Ferg might even get rid of Original Civi. There he is.
Civi. Side by side.
How hard do you want to fight?
And he does go past. But he did get. I mean, Civi has even more penalties, I believe, but he did get another penalty for it, which might cost him. Go on, Nemo. Come on, keep this up. Stay cool. You're in a good position. I really hope Nemo can get onto that podium. I also want Harvey Lees to get onto the podium. I don't know. James gets another penalty.
I've got some comments. Finally got some comments, boys. Where you been? Oh, what's happened? 2.3 second gap. That's Yuri. Here he is. Let's go, Yuri. We were talking about you earlier, Yuri. The one person I've been wanting to see, and he's here.
Ferg now pretty close down doing that.
I want him to say it back. Say it back, Yori, if you're still there.
He's gone. Alright, 3.5 laps to go. Let's see if Duo can open up an attack. I believe they both have 1 second.
Let's go. Yeah, that's made my day up. That's made my day up, Yoga. Let's go, Jamie. That's made my day. Thank you, Yori. Thank you so much. Hope to see you.
James with Indian Jesus, sorry.
Indian Jesus, my guy started last place. He's up into 8th.
He started last, and he's now up to 8th, and he's pretty close behind Civi actually. Might get into the DRS race. Is he on soft? I believe he's on soft.
Could his tyres be wearing off as well, Civi?
Yeah, he's at 10 laps, which are like 6 laps of safety car, but he's not looking too pacey at the moment. So AJ now 3 laps to go. Duo so close behind him, but he's not just not close enough. AJ doesn't have a lot of ERS left though. He's only got about 15%, and
also thank you so much guys for subscribing. I got 500 subscribers finally. Didn't even ask for them, but still. Woo! 500 subscribers. Thank you, Yori. Love you, Yori. You are a legend, Yori. Always will be, Yori. So the gap is 3 seconds between Duo, and Duo's actually caught up to
AJ penalty.
No, AJ, you can't afford to get more penalties, mate. What are you doing?
That's gonna cost him, maybe. That's gonna cost him.
Yori, I might even switch to PC now. I'm joking.
Nathan with the passes lap.
I don't think Mr. Yoko heard me. Did you hear me?
I heard you.
Oh.
But I know you're not serious because you did. Well, maybe if you get enough money with your job. You can get
yeah, I might be joining Yori again. There's quite a lot of cars in the DRS range as well.
Oh,
and
our release might have the opportunity.
Can Mr. Stroud get...
Ooh, look at Harvey Lees for P3.
He's back on the podium.
Animo.
Who's that?
Oh,
no, Jesus! No. What have you done, Sunshine? How did you crash there?
Crashed on the street.
How did you do that? Never mind, I've crashed on the street before, never mind. Can't say much.
Yeah, Jamie, you crashed multiple times on street.
Here comes Mr. Stroud around the outside. He has the inside line for turn 2. Side by side now, coming out of the second corner.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, mate. Go on.
Who's going to back out first? Not me, I don't think. Oh dear.
He's going to back out. James just cuts the corner, but I think Stroud's still there now.
Sebastian Vettel style from 2019. Stroud will be happy with that one.
No, that AJ has a penalty as Liam leaves. He's still in the race, so I don't know why he does that. Oh, there goes a Red Bull. That's Strauss. No!
Strauss, no! What you've done, mate? Oh, Mr. Dutchy, you were the only Dutch guy. The only Dutch guys could score points.
Come on, man, Strauss. Come on. Does he ever listen to me?
I was gonna say something, but I can't remember now.
Yeah, it was that Strauss is the best driver in the world, but...
Oh yeah, respect to... Oh, he's just spun, bless him. But respect to Steinslag for staying in the race despite being lapped. My guy never gives up, and despite having his problems, he's not giving up. So, look, congratulations, Steinslag.
He's not even past Indian Jesus, who's got DNF.
Yeah, but still, respect for Steinslag for not leaving. I would have left a lap, whatever. He spun, but congratulations.
Lap, by the way.
Congratulations to Mr. Steinslag for staying in and not leaving. I would have... Oh, Harvey, mate, you almost hit the wall. I think you did. But you got away with it with footwind damage.
Last lap, I think Duval knows AJ has a penalty. And Duval will get his first race win of this season. 3
different winners in 3 races then. AJ, unlucky to him if he doesn't get this win.
And this will be big for Duval, by the way. I think Duval will get the championship lead after this one.
Oh yeah, of course. Ferg is still in 6th place and with some penalties knocking on his head, so he might... He's got a 5-second time penalty.
I reckon he will stay in 6th as AJ now comes through the final chicane, taking it kind of nicely, but I think it's gonna be 1 penalty too much for AJ. And Duval wins. Oh, he's actually got 1 too much. Maybe Harvey will get
2nd place. Inemo's on the podium.
Inemo, AJ falls back so many positions. Civi P7.
Invite those three to this
Oh my god,
party.
there's 3 white coming across the line over there. Oh my god.
Oh god, look at that, look at that. Invite those three to the party, Yogurt. Duel, Harvey and Animo. Animo on the podium. I remember him being on the podium in last season's race. I can't remember which one it was. 1/10 behind Harvey. Could have got a second. Do you know what? That's reminiscent to my race in Canada a few races ago in a different league. So quite reminiscent to what I've seen today. Animo says, "Let's go." Animo, hopefully you go join.
You love to see it.
We love to see it. We really do. We love to see it. Mr. Duval, the Frenchman's won at the Canadian GP, doing Pierre Gasly proud as always. Though the top 3 only got 1 penalty.
Yes, that's really what kept them alive.
Hello?
Hello?
We'll wait for the other guys to join.
I invited everyone. I'll go straight away because I have to go.
Right, thank you Vel for commentating with me, Yoga. Nice to see you again.
Yes. See you.
Here is Animo. And we'll wait for Harvey Lees. If he doesn't join... Alright mate, if he doesn't join we'll wait for... We'll just go. There he is, finally. Animo, if you don't mind mate, can you please turn off the stream so I don't get distracted from when I'm talking, if you don't mind.
Sorry.
That's fine, don't worry about it. Who finished third? I can't remember now. Was it you, Animo?
Yeah, I finished on the podium in third.
Congratulations on the podium, mate. You did a good job. Run you through your race.
I mean, I was P6 in qualifying. I thought was pretty good. Especially had a bad couple of races before, so getting a good qualifying was top job for me. And just my race pace was very good. I could stay with Harvey for the most of the race, and yeah, just had to stay in the DRS, and suddenly I was on the podium.
Did you think your race pace was good enough, or was you worried about penalties kicking in at the end?
I was worried about penalties a lot, but I only got a one penalty with a 3 seconds, so I thought my race was pretty good. Yeah, without the 3-second penalty, who knows?
Did you think with those medium runners at the very early beginnings of the race, like lap 12, did you think they would hold you up and prevent you from getting the podium?
I don't know, I didn't really think about getting on the podium today. So just trying to stay in the DRS with Harvey and just run my race was the big thing for me, I think.
Good race for you today, Animo. Did you get a podium in Bahrain last season, or was that somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you.
I got a P2.
Yeah, it was you. So good job again, mate, for getting on the podium.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hopefully you can continue. Your pace is actually quite good this season.
Yeah.
You're bringing out many surprises. Are you surprised by yourself?
Yeah, I had a bit of a stressful week, so I didn't really think the podium was on the table today. But yeah, pretty awesome to get the podium again.
Congrats. We'll move on to Harvey Lees. Harvey, mate, P2 makes up for the race in China. How are you feeling, buddy? You alright?
A lot better than last week, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, at the start of the race I wasn't too excited for it because I started on 2 Leopold softs because I was just so stupid, but I managed to stay ahead of Nemo for the most part. He was absolutely rapid, he was putting me under some pressure, but I just knew if I could get a good exit then he won't be able to get me. Yeah, and then managed to hit at the right time, pitted nice in the safety car. Nima got ahead of me then, but last few laps I knew that if I just saved my ERS and used it for the most important part, then I would get him in the end, and fortunately I did. So
good job, mate. P2, that reduces your gap between you and Ferg. How many points is that?
it's 10 gaps, 10 points because he was 6, so he gets 8, and then I'll get 18.
Do you feel like the championship's back up? Well, it's early parts of the race for you, but is your mentality much better now that when you've closed the gap between you and Ferg?
It's always on. Mentality's always there. Even if I spin out and crash or get taken out, mentality is always the same until it's not over till it's over. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Congrats on P2 today, mate. Were you worried about the traffic earlier in the race because you knew that Duel stayed out there and Ferg was ahead of you?
Yeah, but I slotted in quite nicely. I managed to get some good race pace going. I think obviously Chris Panda, the legend, my teammate, let me go through, so I didn't lose a lot of time. So fortunately, I was all right there, and yeah.
Hopefully, you have a good race again in Vietnam. I believe it is. It Vietnam?
Yeah, it's Brazil.
Brazil. Well, hopefully you have a good race in Brazil, mate. Moving on to Duel. Duel, mate, congratulations on the win again. How are you feeling, mate?
Well, it's not my prettiest win, I must say.
You knew that you...
win, so... Am I right?
You knew you had to stay in that close gap between you and AJ, knowing he had penalties. He had quite a lot of penalties. I don't think you were quite worried, were you? Did you know he had those penalties?
Yeah, I know.
Did team video tell you?
Yeah, we were talking on the
Oh
party,
yeah,
so.
of course you were in the party. Yeah. In the early parts of the race, I think staying out was the best because you went longer than everybody else on the softs I'm talking about. So the soft would have pitted and you stayed out 4 or 5 laps extra. We thought it was a bad idea, but it turned out to be a good idea because you managed to overtake the rest, like iNemo and Harvey Lees and other people. So you proud about today?
Yeah, the second seat was fun when I was in traffic, trying to catch up AJ and Ferg. Then the SC came, and so it was a brand new race. So I don't know if my strategy would work, but meh.
Well, it did work in the end, mate. You did a good job to get up to P1, and not only a win for you, but it's a win for me because you won and I managed to get the job. Do well.
Yeah.
I managed to get the job I was after.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where Ferg did finish?
Ferg finished in P6, I think.
6.
Yeah.
A big gain on there, mate.
Yeah, I'm taking the lead.
You get. I don't know if you're definitely in the top 3 for the championship. But if you are leading, then you must be pretty surprised knowing that the first 2 races you had.
Yeah. To be honest, I checked big time on this race. On quali, I was so slow when I was so fast in practice. I got a free warning for corner cutting, so it was so stupid. So it's not my best race so far, but I can't complain too much.
Congrats on P1, mate. I love the French accent. I will see you all next in Brazil.